Hi students, good morning. Welcome to online classes. This is Anjaneyalu English teacher in Mukavarapalli APRS. Today I am going to start Little Bobby 9th class Unit 1 C part. Now I am going to start. All of you students open your textbooks page number 20 and follow word to word, line to line, everything what I am going to teach, and whatever you have a doubt you can ask me through phone call or through message. Then now I am going to start, and one thing you have to remember, entire the class I am going to teach only in English to English only. I am not using any Telugu word also. Little Bobby came into the kitchen where his mother was making dinner. Mother was making dinner in kitchen. There little Bobby came to kitchen where his mother was making dinner. His birthday was coming up and he thought this was a good time to tell his mother what he wanted. Then his birthday, little Bobby's birthday is coming up. That is coming near tomorrow or day after tomorrow, or within a short days and a few days his birthday was coming up. This is the best time to ask whatever little Bobby wanted to. He would like to ask something to mother what he wanted. Then, Mom, I want a bike for my birthday. Little Bobby asked mother, I want a bike for his birthday. Little Bobby is going to ask mother, I want a bike. He asked like that mother. Little Bobby was a bit of troublemaker. Little Bobby was a bit of troublemaker. What is the meaning of troublemaker? A troublemaker is a person who often causes trouble. That means making disturbance and pinching and pulling hair and tearing notebooks or hiding few of the things what the person belongs to. Doing such kind of causes trouble is called a troublemaker. Here, little Bobby was a bit of troublemaker. He had gotten into trouble at home and at school. He is not only a troublemaker at home but also a troublemaker at school. At school and at home, both places, little Bobby was a troublemaker. He had gotten into trouble at school and at home. Bobby's mother asked him if he thought he deserved to get a bike for his birthday. What is the meaning of deserve? A deserve is a qualified to have something. Here, mother is going to ask Bobby whether you are deserved to have a bike or not. Check once, like mother asked Bobby. Little Bobby, of course, thought he did. Then little Bobby decided and he thought, of course, I am a good boy and I have deserved to have a bike. Little Bobby said like this. Bobby's mother wanted Bobby to reflect on his behavior over the last year and said, here, Bobby's mother wanted Bobby to reflect. To reflect means think. Bobby has to think about his behavior over the year. In the year, because his birthday was coming near, it's tomorrow day after tomorrow. From this year to last year, in this 1 year, he has to reflect, he has to think over his behavior. Enter the year, said, then last year and said, go to your room. Mother said to Bobby, go to your room, Bobby, and think about how you have to behave this year. Mother asked Bobby, you have to think sometime, go to room and think sometime about your behavior entire this year, how you behaved, whether you are a good boy or not. Just think after going to room. Mother asked Bobby. Then write a letter to God and tell him why you deserved a bike for your birthday. After thinking a short time or a time, write a letter to God why you deserved having that qualified of something like this, that having a bike, why you are deserved having a bike. Mother asked, write a letter after thinking in room to God, write a letter to God. Mother asked Bobby. Little Bobby stumped up the steps his room. So here stumped meaning walked in a noisy way, in an upset mood. Mother is not accepting to give whatever the little Bobby is asking on his birthday, and mother told, you have to go to room and think about why you are deserved to having a bike, and think about your behavior and write a letter to God. Mother said, then he felt upset. Little Bobby felt upset and he stumped going to room. That while he is going to room, then his mood look like as a upset mood, like you can understand here. Bobby thought for some time and sat down to write a letter to God. Then here little Bobby stumped up the steps to his room. Going to room, he looks very upset, and Jesse, his pet dog, followed him. And a pet dog, here we can find a pet dog of little Bobby, a pet dog followed him. Bobby thought for some time and sat down to write a letter to God. And after thinking a long time, Bobby started writing a letter to God. Why? He deserved having a bike. Like he started writing a letter. Jesse sat beside him and started watching what Bobby was doing. And here Jesse, a pet dog, started watching what little Bobby doing at the time when both Jesse and little Bobby were in room. And now I am going to start letter wise. There are 5 letters in little Bobby story. So first letter, what the little Bobby is going to write the first letter to God. Now let me start. Dear God, he is starting here. Dear God, I have been a very good boy this year, and I would like a bike for my birthday. I want a red bike, red one. Here, dear God, he is going to write in first letter. Dear God, I have been a very good boy. In first letter, what he is going to say? Very good boy. Very good boy. In first letter, he introduced to God as a very good boy. He is a very good boy, and he is asking a bike to God. That is also a red bike. And here, I have been a very good boy this year, and I would like a bike for my birthday. I want a red one. That is a bike also. He is wishing a red one. Your friend Bobby. In first letter, he wrote like, Dear God, I have been a very good boy this year, and I would like a bike for my birthday. I want a red one. Your friend Bobby. He wrote first letter to God like this. Especially he introduced as a very good boy in first letter. And explanation, Bobby knew that this was not true. What he wrote in first letter, that as a very good boy, then he decided and he knew, and means he knows that he is not a good boy. That was not a true. He had not been a very good boy this year. And this year he is not a good boy because he is a troublemaker, and he knew that I am a troublemaker, I am not a good boy. Then he decided. So he tore up the letter and started again to write another letter. He tore, tear the first letter, and he is starting writing a second letter. And what he is going to write in second letter? Now I am going to start. Dear God, this is your friend Bobby. Dear God, I am your friend. This is your friend Bobby. I have been a good boy this year, and I would like a red bike for my birthday. Thank you, your friend Bobby. He is going to introduce in second letter like a good boy. A good boy. And second letter, the first letter very good boy, and the second letter a good boy only. He is introduced in second letter to God. Like this is your friend Bobby. I have been a good boy this year, and I would like a red bike for my birthday. Thank you, your friend Bobby. And Bobby knew that this was not true either. Not only first letter and second letter also, it was not true. It is a wrong. So what Bobby wrote in second letter, and he started. So he tore up the letter and started again. That is he tore. That in second letter also he tear like tearing the paper in second letter and he started writing a third letter also. That in third letter what he is going to start, dear God, I have been an okay boy this year. He is going to introduce like a okay boy. In first letter very good boy, a good boy. Now in third letter okay boy, just normal person, like normal boy. I am an okay boy this year. I still would really like a bike for my birthday, Bobby. Now also I am wishing to having a bike. Like still now also he is going to ask a bike to God in third letter. And Bobby knew he could not send this letter to God either. So Bobby wrote the fourth letter. And after writing a third letter also, Bobby decided he is not sending the letter and he started writing a fourth letter. In fourth letter what he is going to write? Let me start. God. In this first dear God and second letter dear God and third letter also dear God. Now fourth letter only God. First, second, third he wrote dear God, and in fourth letter only he is mentioning God. I know I haven't been a good boy this year. I am very sorry. I will be a good boy if you just send me a bike for my birthday. Please, thank you. Here in fourth letter Bobby is going to ask God, writing a letter, that I know I haven't been a good boy. He is introducing him like as a haven't. That means have not been a good boy. Been a good boy. Means he introduced as a not good boy. I am not a good boy. He introduced and he is asking and saying I am sorry. Excuse me, and like this, I am sorry God, I will be a good boy if you just send me a bike for my birthday. If you send me a bike to my birthday, from this time to next year I will be a good boy if you just send me a bike. Please God, thank you. Like Bobby wrote the fourth letter, and after fourth letter writing what will happen? Let me start. Bobby knew even if it was true, maybe it was true, because after sending a bike to him, maybe he will be a good boy or not, we don't know. Maybe, although that Bobby knew even if it was true, this letter was not going to get him a bike, because he is a troublemaker. If he sent a fourth letter, already he introduced as not a good boy, and he said sorry also. Maybe this fourth letter may not bring a bike to him. He decided. Now Bobby was very upset, feeling very upset. He went downstairs and told his mom that he wanted to go to church. And after thinking and felt upset, he went to mom and asked mother that I would like to go to church. Bobby's mother thought that her plan had worked, as Bobby looked very sad. Bobby is looking very sad, very upset, very sad. Then mother thought, as my plan. What my plan? So a change of his behavior. Mother is wishing that my plan is worked like mother thought at that time. Just be home in time for dinner. Bobby's mother told him. Bobby told, I would like to go to church. Then mother told, okay, you can go to church, but be at home at the time of dinner. Mother told to Bobby. Bobby walked down the street to the church on the corner. On the corner, he is moving to the church and going to moving to the church. Little Bobby went into the church and up to the altar. Altar, A-L-T-A-R. A-L-T-A-R. Altar, we can find it in a church. That is the platform of a church. It's called an altar. Then he reached to the altar. He looked around to see if anyone was there. He is looking all places. Is there anyone? He is observing. Is there anyone in the church? Bobby bent down and picked up a small statue of Mary, the Mother of God. Then Bobby is doing a new thing, that Bobby bent down and picked up a small statue of Mary, the Mother of God. The Mother of the God statue, that is the statue, Mary statue, he picked and he took the Mother of statue, that Mother of God, Mary statue. He slipped the statue under his shirt and ran out of the church. Because just observe, this is a statue of Mother, that Mary Mother, that Mother of God. He picked and slipped under his shirt, like he slipped the statue under his shirt and ran out of the church, down the street, into the house and up to his room. Then he ran very quick and he reached to his room. He shut the door of his room and sat down with a piece of paper and pen. Bobby began to write his letter to God. And after going to room, he shut the door. He closed the door and he started writing a fifth letter. After going to church and taking statue of Mary, the Mother of God, and slipped under the shirt, that we can find a stealing the part of that statue of Mother, and he came to room and closed the door and he started writing a fifth letter. Already we know 4 letters are over. Last letter what he is going to write in fifth letter, Bobby. Now let me start fifth letter. God, I have kidnapped your mom. I have kidnapped your mom. If you want to see her again, send the bike. Bobby. In fifth letter, little Bobby. Now what he is doing, just observe. I have kidnapped your mom. I kidnapped your mom. If you want to see your mom, just send me a bike. That I have kidnapped your mom. If you want to see her again, if you want to see your mom, just how to send me the bike. Send the bike, little Bobby. In fifth letter, he wrote, I have kidnapped your mom. If you want to see her again, just send me the bike. In fifth letter, Bobby wrote a letter to God. This is the 9th class first unit, C reading, little Bobby. So I think all students understood what I taught to you.